All right. Shalom, shalom, Sister Deborah, prophetess in the wilderness. And you know what? That's all right with me. Coming again on this Deborah platform with another message. And I will say this is a lovely, lovely, early morning in which the Most High Yah has made. And I, Sister Deborah, shall and I will rest therein. Just coming with a little something, something, a little short message this morning, and it is early morning. You see Sister Deborah with her coffee here. Um, I got a little busy day today to look forward to, but I decided, I'm going to get up and get me a cup of coffee, and I was going to send out a little something, something to start your day. Okay, Sister Deborah, want to say to you, the Most High Yah is coming for what is His, just as He has spoken it. It will be done. He's coming for what belonged to him. Uh, he's not coming for the ones that have what one has told them that they have to have. He's coming for the one, the small remnant in which he has already orchestrated to get up out of this land of their captivities on the four corners, bringing them into one, bringing them into one. And just imagine the day of the Exodus from Pharaoh, the house of Israel, coming out of the bondage of Pharaoh. They were there in Egypt, but this time it's different, and that's what I want you all to also understand. This is a little bit different, not a little bit, a lot different, because we are scattered. It's different, but it's just as easy as it was then. It's going to be this time. We're going to be scattered, but yet in Yah, we're not scattered. Y'all didn't know that, did you? I know you all didn't know that. To us, we are scattered, but to Yah, we are all together. See, when He looks down, He sees us all. He see all that small remnant all together. Why? Because He scattered it, and He knows where each and every one is at. So in Him, we are all in one. And that's another thing I think is kind of sad, because we haven't opened ourselves up to really get to know Him. And like He told me, Deborah, it's because they denied the power. So when they deny the power, they'll never reach me, nor will they ever know me. See, we want to know Him in the way we want to know Him, in the way we want to embrace Him, the way we want to believe Him, the way we want to say His name is. But to know Him is to know Him, and His power is one. You see, but no, they have detached the power separate from the Creator Himself. And a lot of people might say, well, no, we have it. Oh, no, it's together. No, you still lost without a cause. You see old men leading the multitude, not knowing the Son of Man, the Son of Yah. They don't know who Ahia is. They don't know who Yah is. They just place Him where they think they know, not where they spiritual rooted. They're not in that spiritual root. They're in that natural understanding, self-owned opinion and understanding. But you shared with me yesterday morning that He has poured out a strong delusion. Y'all had did that. He did it, y'all. He poured out a strong delusion. Don't get me wrong. He didn't do it yesterday. It was already done. So in a sense, informing me that what He was telling me in them 7 days I was off, it adds on to it. Don't put so much emphasis. They gone. They gone. Like He told Pastor Dow. And he ain't even a pastor. He's a pastor to you in the flesh. It's finished. You over. You done with. See, I had no idea that when he had me to say that to him, that means that you're done. You on a time period of strong delusion. That's where you at. That's where he's at. He's in a strong delusion. He don't know his left hand from his right. And I don't even say it's sad anymore. Nothing is sad to me anymore. Nothing is sad. Everything is going according to my Father's will. So I want to let you all know that to us, we are scattered, but to Yah, we are all in one. You see? So while we're trying to think this thing and teach this thing and figure this thing out, let me tell y'all, it is great news today to know that in Yah, he see us already as one. He don't see us as scattered. We see ourselves as scattered, but to him, he see us as one. He don't see us scattered. So that's why it's so hard for a lot of people to try to graft or understand on the four corners and he gathering us together. And, baby, please, in him, you are already gathered. You are already one. Same thing with how he's going to bring us out. How he's going to bring us out of here. A lot of people are really thinking it's going to be this way, this way, this way. Oh, you're going to know this route, this route. Let me tell you something. In him, we are already out. Hallelujah. In Yah, we are already out. See, what we don't understand, because we have denied the power, what we are walking out, he already, how would I say it, worked it out. So the work that he has worked out was before the foundation of the world. We just walking this thing out. So everything we're trying to figure and teach and preach to these people and try to get people to know did, it's all vain and vexed in this day. It's all worthless. It's over. It's finished. You see? It's finished. That's the same song that Solomon was speaking when he said all is vain and vexed. It's because in this day and time that we're in, the year 2023, it's over. It's finished. And it's okay to say that because it puts you in a mindset. Now, all I'm waiting is for him. But see, people don't want to go there. They want to tell you to prepare for this, get this, But when you ain't prepared your inner man, or if your inner man is not prepared, your outer man is not only going to be destroyed, it's going to be left right here. It's not going to be one that's going to be added to the, how would I say it? Be added to the oneness that Yah has already in him, that he sees already in him, that he knows already in him. That's not going to be added because you're going to be gone here, you guys. Now, let me stop saying that. You're gone here. So what's going to hold you up? The spirit of Yah that's in you going to be holding you up, getting you up out of here. And yes, it's going to be many going to fall by the wayside. Why you say this is a devil? Because he said you're coming in cursed and you're going out cursed. So you're going to be cursed on your way out. So it's going to be things actually taking place. But it ain't things that going to shock Yah. It ain't going to be things that's going to shock us because we're going to be gone anyway. But our spirit going to be leading us. Not our spirit, but Yah's spirit in us going to be leading us to where he wants us to go. What he has prepared for us. So I just want to let you know today, the feeling that I do have is I'm coming for you. He wants me to know I'm coming, Deborah, just as I see. As you believe everything else I have said, believe that, Deborah. Believe that I'm coming for what is mine. Praise somebody. It's not long, you guys. It's not long. It's not long. Ain't nothing on this earth. Ain't nothing on this earth. No, I ain't talking about in the United States. I ain't talking China and Russia. Nothing on this earth worth waiting for outside of the right hand of my Father, which is his power. Okay? Okay? Because that's what's going to swoop us and take us up out of here in him. You see? So he was just saying that to me, and it felt good. It felt good to know. It felt good to know. And when I said to know, I know it in my spirit. But it felt good that the flesh had to have respect for the spirit that already know what he's capable of doing. It feels good to know. You see, a lot of times we think we know something, but you don't know nothing until you have known it in the spirit, and the spirit has gotten the flesh under the subjection to it to know what is spirit and truth. It is a blessing that your flesh understands spirit and truth. It is a blessing that your flesh understands that there is a light to walk therein. But it has to come from the spiritual end. From Yah to your spirit to your flesh. But see, that's a stage that 99.9 have never entered in and shall never see that side of who they are. That's why do you think that Sister Deborah can understand being destroyed is okay? Why do you think I'm able to embrace the fact that Deuteronomy had an end game, and it was that until we are destroyed? Why would you think Sister Deborah wouldn't be able to? Why do you think Sister Deborah is able to embrace that and speak that so highly and so many times? How do you think I'm able to say it's finished? It's over. How do you think I'm able to say that? Because greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. He tames me from the inside, informs my spirit that all things is well. And my spirit tells my flesh, stand down, get it. And my flesh is learning to submit to my spirit. Because my spirit is willing. My spirit knows the light, seen the light. My spirit knows the directions to the narrow gate. Why? Because Yah is the way. And if he's greater in me, isn't he the way to the narrow gate? But the flesh has to stand the word. And that is what Yah has prophesied that shall come to pass. So I have to embrace it. 99.9, 100, we gone. But I'm walking in the spirit, and that can't be gone. You see? So therefore, you see the importance in understanding spirit and truth and the light versus everything that everybody's teaching, preaching, and getting you to see in the flesh. Because guess what, you guys? We ain't gonna be able to change nothing in that flesh. Nothing. All that the Father has prophesied was for the flesh to understand. This is what's gonna go down. This is what's gonna go down. But he that is in me is greater than he that is in what's gonna go down in the world. And we still ain't gripped it. Okay? So him just telling me, and the way he's putting it in my spirit, I'm turning my eyes that way to keep from crying, because I can feel that thing, y'all. I can feel the coming of Yah's power getting us up out of here. I can feel that thing, y'all. I know we're going through some things. And you know what? I give him all the honor and praise. Just do him. Let your will be done. We have disobeyed you. We have been stiff-necked, rebellion. We got all kind of crap within us. So let your will be done unto us, Father. And as I went on to receiving what he was giving me this morning, he also shared with me the heaviness. And I'm going to tell y'all something. There should be on this earth those that are walking in the light, they should be informing you of these things, but they're not going to. The heaviness of how, you guys, he's going to destroy these people. I'm not talking about just the United States. He's actually going to do away with all of them. And their type of being destroyed, meaning hell bound in the long run, meaning when they stand before judgment, this is what, and this is where they're going to end up. Now, am I speaking of all? No, because he hasn't given me and nobody else, not even Yeshua, the power to be able to say who's who and who is not. You first have to know who you are more so than anything. And most people don't know that. They don't know who they are. But then they try to judge who you are. You see, that's one of the powerful things to me. How can you tell me who I am when you ain't even found out who you are? Praise the mighty God. But as he was telling me, he coming. And the feeling that he gave me was, it's real, Deborah. It is real and real. He's trying to get me to feel that thing. I mean, really feel it. And I appreciate that because he wanted me also to really feel Esau, a people all over the world, not in just the United States, all over the world. It's going to be done away with. He's going to destroy them, you guys. So I'm just saying to you all, giving me that assurance that he's coming, that made me feel really good this morning because it lets me know he's right there. You know what I'm saying? It lets me know that's how quick it's going to go. If you think, Deborah, time is moving fast, you ain't seen nothing yet. Said the Most High, y'all. Hallelujah. You ain't seen nothing yet. All right, Father, y'all. I get it. I get you, Father. And he will be doing away with the people. They are going to be destroyed, you guys. They are going to be destroyed. Like I said in many times past, that a lot of people are looking for a bomb to destroy this country. No. This country is going to be destroyed from the inside, which many 99.9 don't understand. It's already started. It started way back, but it's at full force here today. Let me show you an example. A lot of people talk about the beast and the one world system. They talking about the one world government. I mean, all this here, one world, baby. Let me tell you something. When they froze your money from coming to you in a check and everything goes on a card, that was the system itself. So you see how far back it has been orchestrated. See, we still playing around. And the reason why I say we're playing around is because you're playing around when you don't give my Father what is due him. And you run around here serving the world and its strength and its power. You run around here praising the Roman Catholic in the order in which they have hidden behind the Christians. A large number. I'm going to go on and spill this out. I would say 80% of Christians are under the authority of the Roman Catholics. Then you have a small percentage, give or take 20%, that's under the mighty right hand of the Father. Yes, the mighty right hand of the Father. See, what a lot of people don't understand, the Roman Catholic has been hiding under the Christians. They are the power of the fake Jews over in. They probably gonna cut me off again, but But who cares? I got blessed over in, you see what I'm saying? They got the power over there. And I'm going to tell you why. They got the power to China. They got the power to Russia. Because guess what, you guys? Russia is just Europeans. Just like the United States is Europeans. Just like the fake ooze, as they say, are Europeans. See, when you really do your study, China is set off to its side being Chinese, Chinese. But guess who's ruling them? Roman Catholics. That's probably why they took off 16 of my videos, y'all. I don't know which one they took off, and I don't give a rat's behind. All I know is the Father said you put plenty of spirit food on plates. And that's all that mattered. He knew that he had given me enough food to speak for the plates of those that are elect. They took them, and those who didn't, that was on them. Satan knew what plate was what. He had sense enough to take 16 plates up out of here. So, at least he knows. It's sad, but the truth. But that's where it's all at, child. It's under the power of the Roman Catholic. And because they have been so well hidden and gotten away, and only why do you think they got away for so many years? It's because Satan had a choice to take a people, and he chose the Europeans, and he chose the Roman Catholic as his religion to put his right hand power in. You see? He chose his as well. It was the Roman Catholics. They're the one running the world. You go over there to Jerusalem in Israel, you wonder, well, okay, what's going on over there? The fake, no. Before they were over there, they were ushered by the Roman Catholic for that mission itself. Hitler, before his mission, another Roman Catholic, they ushered them to take the role as the one that done away with the true. It was all role played, you guys, by the power of Satan's right hand he has given unto a nation of people, Europeans. And their religion was the Roman Catholic, hiding behind the Christians. So the other 20%, you're going to have to stand down off of. That's why I said be careful in how you swinging your natural mouth. If the spirit word of Yah has not spoken to your spirit to speak it, be careful. Because a lot of 99.9 of you all off balance, and you're still on these devil platforms not caring, because you're not a part of Yah no way. Because when you're a part of the Most High Yah, you don't speak on what you feel, what you think, what you precept, what you line, what you little here, little there. You don't speak on your personal opinion, your understanding, your wisdom, your knowledge. No, you speak on the unseen wisdom, the unseen knowledge, and the unseen understanding that was said shall come and live in us. You hear what I said? Live in us and teach us from that end. Reveal things to us. Show us things to come. Comfort us. You see, when you have received that from the inside out, then you have every right to speak as he give you the things to speak in the order in which he gives it to you. But what we receiving today is a bunch of trash. And the trash to people feels like food. Why? Because it's feeding their flesh. And that's all that they want fed is their flesh. Because it caused them to say, oh, I can continue this, do this, do this, do this, do this. I can be hateful, wicked, evil. I can be a backstabbing. I can be a racist. I can be hateful. I can like this, dislike this. Oh, yeah, you can do all that and some. Because your spirit and your flesh has one mission, and that's the lake of hell, a lake of fire. And a lot of people don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that because there's no room on this devil platform, nor is it any room within them to want to know. Because those things, to know things like that, is what they call bad vibes, negative vibes. See, they don't understand that, baby, somebody speaking to you to enlighten you. It has been called and is called negative vibes. You see, bad energy. See, they got all these science, how would I say it, ways, because what has happened also, you got a large number of those that are educated a little bit who have decided to do away with the unseen Yah and go into science. And they see fit that science can override the Father himself. Yah has shared with me that he has put a strong delusion. But he shared that with me yesterday morning. And I said, a strong delusion? Let me get up and look this up. For what? It is what I say it is. I said, I want to do some study on it. And I went in and he said, Deborah, it is what I say it is. Strong delusion. He said, because they're going to believe a lie. Because they believe lies. So I let them believe every lie that come before their face. Every lie that come on their plate. Every lie that come in their eyes before their face. Every lie that come in their ear. Believe it. Even when they speak lies, they believe it. Because I have poured out a strong delusion that they will not believe any truth. They will continue to believe a lie. So that also supports Sister Deborah a great deal, because when I'm trying to figure out how is it that everybody is believing this and believing that, believing so many different lies and stuff that's right before their face, but it's because it's a strong delusion. He told me that yesterday morning. I was like, all right, and they, in a sense, I guess it's okay for them to have the strong delusion, because remember, Sister Deborah was trying to figure out why is it the tribe of Judah brothers, the brothers, or the so-called Hebrew Israelite brothers, did a study on the end game of Deuteronomy 28. What is going on? Wait a minute now. These are people who are always talking about Torah. You're supposed to follow Torah. They don't even know the end game of Torah in Deuteronomy 28. So you don't know, because it hasn't been spiritual, rooted in you. That's why they don't know in Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, 27, 28, and 29. They don't know nothing about that. They won't even embrace it. Now, what he was explaining to me, the strong delusion came along because he wants me to address this so-called Pastor Dow with a message, which I am. But he was explaining to me, do you know what, when you did that video and you said that his time is up, he's finished, he's done away with, he said that's pretty much what it was. He poured out on him a strong delusion. So any and everybody that's followed him has that same strong delusion being embedded in them. He poured that out so he won't believe nothing but his own lies. Isn't that deep? When he told me that yesterday morning, I was like, oh my God. So that's what it is. Yes, that's what's on him. A strong delusion to believe a lie. And I said, but Father, wait a minute. I see something though. I see something, Father. You said to me, Father, you poured out onto him a strong delusion. But I still see something, Father. I still see something up in there. And he was like, what is it you see? I said, I see guilt. I see guilt. He said, but with the guilt, you might see. Do you see him repenting or turning? I said, no. But I can see that guilt. That's why he runs out and get this European, what is it Rambo or whatever his name is, to get him, old white man, to get him to support him in polygamy. And I'm like, but wait a minute, why do he need him? If you so assured that Yah had said something, why is it important for you to convince all these other men, go and get the one white man that you think that's going to go along with you because he's doing it too? Y'all in the same basket, bro. He ain't even, this European don't even follow your tradition as a Hebrew Israelite. He don't even believe you nothing. So you see, so when that's where the strong delusion came in. He was telling me, I poured out a strong delusion. I was like, oh, somebody in trouble, ain't they? I said, this is a bad time to have that poured out on you. Why? Because that means you ain't gonna stand a chance, y'all. So this person gonna continue this all the way up until the end, stand before glory. He's gonna have to go through that whole thing and find himself in the lake of fire then, because he ain't gonna believe he's heading that way, because that's been put on him strongly, and everybody that follow him are also set in that same way. Isn't that sad? I said that, but you know what? When you come to read that instruction in that direction, this Bible, you'll see how many times Yah killed with the sword the house of Israel and the tribe of Judah. Now you see why we are not like as the sand of the sea and the stars in the sky. We've been wiped out by the mighty right hand of the Father. And because we don't want to see the way he has disciplined us since the beginning, we run around here thinking somebody bothering us. Do we understand how we've been bothering the Most High God all these years? Thousands and thousands of years? Being a stiff-necked rebellion and disobedient? Whoremongers? When he began to show me how they want to talk about Torah, and now one of them have no respect for the first two books in Torah. The first two, Genesis chapter 1 and Genesis chapter 2 in Torah. They'll have no respect. Because if they did, they'll see that they have gotten totally out of order when they got up in Genesis 3. And then by chapter 6, he destroyed everything. Come on now, y'all. Talk to me. Talk to me. What is going on? First of all, they didn't understand how in the beginning he said he created him and her in his image. In his image. In his image. And in his likeness. So how are you going to take her out of his image? And then you're going to take her from them, have dominion over the earth and everything therein. Them. How did woman lose her dominion? Said the Most High Yah. He said, Deborah, they denied Torah a long time ago. When they did not accept, first and foremost, who is let? What's this let? What is this us? You see, they don't know nothing about us. They don't know nothing about when he say let. They don't know nothing about when he say he created them. They don't know nothing about that. And that's something that the Roman Catholic couldn't smear out, couldn't take out, because it caused you to see the lies that was smeared all the way through the instructions and direction books. When you get to Genesis 1 and 2, it shows you all the lies from that time, after that time on. Lies, 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 lies. You see? Smeared. Lies smeared. Then you get over to Deuteronomy 28, That's still in Torah, isn't it? And they don't even understand the end game. Come on now. But you go sit and tell somebody to walk in Torah, sit your Torah tails down. Because you don't know nothing about Torah. And this is what he's saying. Don't let no one whoop you up and down on Torah. Tell them to get somewhere and sit down with their understanding in the flesh of Torah, with their understanding in their mindsets, in their wisdom, in their knowledge, and in their interpretation. Stand down, clowns. Because that's all you're doing is acting a clown. And all the things that's taking place in this world today is coming to show you up and show you out. Show you who you really are. See, a lot of us thinking it's coming to really go up against the elect. He said, hey, tell them angels, I said, seal minds in the forehead. Seal them in their fleshly forehead because I'm coming to get that remnant up out of here. And I don't want nothing on this earth interfering with them. Praise the mighty Yah. Oh, no, y'all don't know nothing about that either, do you? So while they sitting here preparing on the earth, Yah has already had his marked to get up out of here. Because when he come, whoop. But before he come, guess what he say? Mark minds. Because I double dare the earth or anything to interfere with them. Guess what? The wind would have to, if you standing out there and you see a tornado, you see the wind, trees falling, they're going to have to fall around you and miss you. Why? Because you've been marked. You've been branded before the foundation of the world, but then he turned around and he has marked his for the earth. That's why the angels had to come down to mark you while you on the earth. So the earth can know, you better not mess with this one. I'm coming for that one. A lot of them don't know nothing about that either. That's why they preparing and building here on the earth. That's why they preparing to make sure they have everything they need. Those are not people who trust in the Most High Yah. Because if they was trusting in the Most High Yah, they would be building for others. They would be growing for other people to eat. See, they forgot that, it ain't that they forgot. It just shows you the greediness that's in their hearts and in their spirit. They're preparing, saying to the Father, I'm going to prepare because it's about the way I prepare for what is yet to come. Without putting him first. Because when you put him first, it has to do with what you got to do for others, not what you got to do for yourself. So that's what they're doing. They're building up their heavens on the earth, thinking that, and this is another sad thing. You got, and I like it though, I love it. I really, really love it. I do love it because you got a lot of black brothers. I mean, what you call so-called Hebrew brothers. And you got some sisters too, running their tails over to Africa. You can run your tail over to Africa because guess what? The United States gave Africa, what was it? $50 billion? You think they gave that to them for nothing? They come in for you there, but they going to come through you through the bio. They coming that way, through the bio. And while you running, trying to get peace, and you said, come over here, it's peace. See, that's what they don't, Father, yeah. Come, go here, go to Ghana, go here, go to Rwanda or whatever, go here, go over to Africa, go here. That's what the men hollering about now, and women. You can get women over here. You can get women that's not like over in the United States. You can get this over there. You can get this. That's written by Yeshua HaMashiach's mouth. That they going to tell you, come over here. He's here. Meaning safety, protection. See, a lot of them thinking, when you read this word, you have to have the Holy Spirit to give you the fullness of what it's saying. A lot of people get it mixed up. A lot of people, and they should not. They should get it mixed up. Because the truth be told over the overall, you're not seeing it in spirit and truth. You're seeing it in the way your flesh can comprehend it and not seeing it in the way that the light of Yah is revealing it unto thee. You're seeing it in the way of your darkness of your flesh can comprehend, can understand, that has wisdom and knowledge of it. Because he said, they're going to say, go out here. Come, he's here. And the form of he's here meaning the power, y'all. It don't mean Yeshua. It mean Hamashiach. Father, you better cut it out. You better cut it out. That's what it means, though. That's what it means. Let's cover it up. Let me cover it a minute. I don't want to hold you long. Let me cover that. Let me go to Matthew's. Let me go there. See if I can go there. Matthew's 20. Is it 24? Yeah. Let me see. Matthew's 24, and it's kind of sad. I know it's really sad, but I thank God for allowing me to be able to bring this forth. And I'm going to go to Matthew's chapter 24. Now listen to this, and we're going to start with 22. Let's go start with 22. I got to go to 21 now, y'all. I got to go to 21. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 21. For then shall be a great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. See, you don't know what's really taking place, y'all. Y'all don't know what that means. And because you don't know what it means, you don't care what it means. The only meaning you want is out of the mouth of some loudmouth man, okay? Or some loudmouth woman telling you it means this. Nobody should be able to tell you what this tribulation is like outside of the Ruach HaKodesh itself. If Yeshua had to come on YouTube to tell you, he'll tell you he don't know what the tribulation is. Let me say that again. Yeshua would say to you, not even I know what the tribulation is really going to be like, but only the Father in heaven. So how would we know, even though he has it here, Yeshua is speaking it, the tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor shall be. It's a warning. That's telling y'all, oh, Father, y'all. That's telling y'all all that Sister Deborah been telling you for the last 2.5 years. It's over. These hard times, it's bad, y'all. Nobody's seeing it. See, they didn't understand. They're in the center of this tribulation, or I would say in the center, and they can't see that you are in it already. It's going to get worse and worse. And that's what Sister Deborah been telling you. A lot of people call that bad vibes or bad energy, negative. You can call it whatever you want. Whatever you want to call it. You can make it what you want to make it. But it ain't going to stop it from coming to pass. Praise the mighty Ahaya, Ahaya. Now watch this here. Verse 21. For then shall the great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. Verse 22. And except those days shall be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, these days shall be shortened. Praise the mighty Yah. Praise the mighty Yah. Verse 23. Then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is the power. Lo, here is the power, or there, believe it not. The power means this, here it is. This is the good place, y'all. This is the best thing, y'all. This is safety. This is peace. This is joy. This is everything wrapped up in the power of who Yeshua HaMashiach is. When it says Christ, that's the power, y'all. And because Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, you didn't know who us was, you don't know today who he's meaning when he says, and lo, verse 23, then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is Christ. You notice Yeshua didn't say, here is Yeshua, did he? You know why? Because Yeshua know that he is the Son of Man and the Son of Yah is Christ, which is Hamashiach. He knew that was the power of Yah coming down with him. So he's telling you it's the power. It ain't the Son of Man. It's the power of Yah. Listen to this here. Verse 23. Then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is Christ. That means here is the power. or there, over in Africa, is where the power is. Believe it not, because that's the mindset. And I love the way the Father allowed things to flow. Because in the last 2.5 years, I've been telling people it's over, it's finished. It is over. They destroyed. And Yah said, let it flow, Deborah, let it flow. It's going to go according to this here anyway. And there it is. Now watch this here. And it says, or there. Here he is. Here's the power, or there. Where is there? Over in Africa. People getting their passport trying to run somewhere else. And you know the saddest thing about it? The tribe of Judah, the ugly men, they running their tails over there talking about women, wives, marrying. See, they gone. They gone. They talk about everything over in Africa. And they can't even see that the Chinese and the Russia already done bought Africa out, and they moving in big time. And how they gonna do away with the culture is through the bio. And they already started it. So when that starts spreading there, these people gonna be trying to get back, and you're not gonna be able to get back. You're gonna stay right where you at. And a lot of them gonna get stuck there. Because right now they feel comfortable. Oh, we got it. It's over here, y'all. Come out here. Come to Ghana. Come here. Come here. Baby, there ain't nothing there. Everything there is here. Everything here is there. Cut that trash out. That's where you know that the tribe of Judah is gone. 100%. I can't give them 99.9 anymore, y'all. They gone. And anytime the so-called wannabe king, leader, rulers, and men go in that direction, women, you lose out. You lose out. You lose out. Because their mindset has messed up. Because you come from him. And if his mindset is messed up to think like that, then your mindset going to automatically fall along with it. Just like in Romans chapter 1. He said even their women turned their natural use. Why? Because the men had already flipped. So the women decided to just turn their natural use of what they were created to do the things that women wasn't naturally created to do. And that is for them to come from the rectum, come all kind of old sick mess they were doing to try to hold on to these men had already went to men. See, that's what I'm saying. Women, it don't matter if they go over in Africa talking about finding a wife. Satan don't give a rat's behind where you at. He already know your thoughts is sickening. He don't give a rat's behind if you see how they building their world down under? He don't give a rat's behind. He's going to try to destroy them as well. He already took over. He don't care who you are. He said, hey, Deborah, you better tell these people, hey, I got my ticket. I don't got no problem with the Creator taking me to where he created me to go for eternal. So what make these people think that they can run and hide at a safe place? They gone. The tribe of Judah is gone, y'all. They are gone. And a lot of the women are fully gone, especially on this devil platform. It's just like the Father was telling me the other day, a strong delusion. Because I'm like trying to figure out, Father, they still saying the same old trash they've been saying since they've been on this devil platform 20 years. No food for the spirit. No food on the plates. And the people don't care to have food on the plates. That's why the Yah said pull away from them. They don't care. Don't you give them that potent food that I have given thee. And it makes sense. It makes all sense. Because they're gone. They're gone not just here, but in spirit as well. They can't grip that, hey, this woman is giving us pure food. They can't even grip that. So that means they would have to be totally gone. Here and spirit. Because they can't even eat the food from the spiritual plate. They don't even have a light within their hand to find their way through the darkness. Because they love light more than they love darkness more than they love light. Now watch this here. Matthew 24. And listen to this. Verse 23. Then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is Christ. That means the power. That means the power. Do you know what that power is? A better life. A better day. A better living. A better thinking. A better feeling. Peace. Joy. Come! What a power where we don't have to be like the United States. Use a fool, and you're going to be a fool. United States is going to get theirs. But the way Yah has orchestrated it to be, and because I believe him over you and over me, I believe him over thee. I believe the lake of hell, the lake of fire, has many of you all listed to go therein. So you can run no matter where you run. You can run underground, 10 by 2, the mountains, no matter where you go. The Lamb Book of Life. And see, they didn't know. See, a lot of people didn't know. It says the books in Revelation. The Lamb Book of Life as one, and the books were open. Why isn't an S to those books? Because that's where they all going. To the lake of fire. That's what those books are for. Your name is in there. While you running, trying to find safety and assurance, peace and joy that passes your flesh understanding. And your spirit is anorexia because you give it no food for the spirit. The light of Yah is not even in you. So, in verse 23, then if any man shall say to you, lo, here is Christ. Come on over to Africa, where you belong, where your home. My home is in the bosom of the Most High God. How you like me now? My home is not in no New Jerusalem. I mean, not no New Jerusalem. No promised land. My home is in the bosom of the Father Ahaya. So if you can tell me that, I still won't believe you. Because the bosom of Yah is not hell where your eyes can see. You don't know what it is. I've been laying my head on that bosom for a mighty long time. What makes you think I'm going to go to what you say? Now watch this here. But Yeshua warned you. You notice, this is where I say to you all, there's been, Sister Deborah gave y'all so much spiritual food, you're lost still. Because what I'm seeing now is what y'all wants me to see. Don't waste your time. Especially when he had me to upload all my videos, and then I turned around, looked, they banned me. Chopped off 16. I don't have no problem with that. You can chop off all of them as far as I'm concerned, because what did I do? The will of my Father. I put food on a plate and handed. They either took it or they didn't. And y'all said it don't matter. I already got them down, Deborah, in my book. Hallelujah! Praise the mighty Yah. You see, when Yah has orchestrated you to continue the race, it's because he put you there. He got you there during this day and time. He wants you to continue it. Don't slack up on, like Noah, when he was building the ark, he didn't stop telling the people, y'all, come on, y'all need to, I'm finished with the ark, y'all, come on in. He had to keep going to the people, telling them. So that's who Deborah is. I cannot slack up because my lane has been prepared for me. I got to keep running this race, and that's what I'm going to do. It is not for your name's sake. It's for my Father's name's sake. Okay? Now, I want you to listen to Matthew 24 and 23. I want you to listen to what Sister Deborah finna do. She's finna chop it up and chop it down. 23 said, out of the mouth of Yeshua, he said, then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is the power. Notice Yeshua didn't say, here is Yeshua. You know why? He knew it ain't got nothing to do with the Son of Man. Yeshua knew that they're going to be telling you, come here where there's peace, joy, happiness. Because the power of Yah carry all that. Now watch this here. Or there, here, come. They're going to say, lo, here is the power. Or there, believe it not. Because they're telling you over in Africa, you can get what you need. They're telling you if you go out in the woods, what you need is out there. If you get out of the suburb, if you get out of the city, baby, let me tell you one thing. What do you think the people going to run to? To where they can't run no more? Straight to you. Straight to you. That's if the way I believe Satan got it set up, instead of coming from the city out to you, he's going to come out to you and bring it all to the city. That's what I think they're going to end up trying to do. That means those that are out there, they're going to stricken them somewhere or another, even if they have to come through the air, pouring chemicals. They're going to come through and cause everybody to get into one section of the country. So they can have you in a perimeter. So while people running around here trying to make you to come out, like he said, come out here where there's peace, joy. Come out here with it. So you have to have the right mind of what you're doing. You have to have the anointed ones in the midst of you. You got to have the appointed servants of the Most High Yah in the midst of you where they won't come bothering them. But those that's running around here, been on this devil platform for years trying to teach you it's their way, and they the one got this. They never knew that Yah don't give you nothing for you. It's always for somebody else. And they have not been in that mode of doing anything for nobody else outside of them and theirs. And they think that they holier than thou. Why? Because they think that they can stand far away while you in, they were out, and they can speak to you. That's how messed up their minds have gotten. Now listen to this. Verse 24. Matthew 24 and 24. There shall be, listen to this. There shall rise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonder. See right there? People didn't even understand Christ. You know why they didn't understand Christ? Look at it, it has S's. Look, don't you see the S? False Christ, false powers. Christ is the power of the Father's right hand in Genesis chapter 1, verse 26, in which those who want to master Torah didn't know that when he was saying let, he was speaking to his power. Let, he was speaking to his power. All that was invested in him was he speaking to it, which is his power. And he said, Yeshua is telling us in 24, Matthew 24 and 24, for there shall rise false powers and false prophets. Watch what they're going to be doing. And shall show great signs and wonders, inasmuch that if it was possible, it shall fool and deceive Sister Deborah. Praise the mighty Yah. Why? This is why I can speak this here, in which Yeshua has spoken, so we can understand it. I know it's not Christ as people saying they Christ. It's saying the powers. That's why the power was doing wonders and signs, great signs and wonders, inasmuch that if it was possible, that's that power. That's that power. And like a lot of these prophets trying to look the role, prophetess too, they trying to look the role, they trying to act the roles, especially the prophetess. They're trying to look the role, they trying to act the role, they trying to orchestrate the role so you can see them in the role. But see what they didn't understand, when it's come down to Yah, he is a spirit. So he needs to use his spirit to teach you, to speak to the people. And it's not the way you have to look. It's the power of what's in you being spoken is greater than what you got to look like. See, we want to look a world so people can say, oh, look, they look holier than thou. No. Strip that clown clothes off. Take that stuff off. Let's see if you can pull up in the spirit realm. Let's see if you can drive up in the spirit realm. No, you can't. Because you're so busy portraying it on the outside. You're so busy trying to get the mindsets of the flesh. Come on over on the other side, bro. Come on over the other side, sis. To the spiritual realm. See, when you pull up in that spiritual realm, you ain't gonna be who you want to be. You ain't gonna talk like you want to talk. You ain't gonna orchestrate this, and you ain't gonna write this down. Because see, let me tell y'all something. If greater is he that is in thee, that's in the world, you don't even need to write it down to where you got to remember it for years and years and years. No. Y'all ain't in that. Y'all ain't in that. Give me my daily bread. That means just not the food to eat, but the food of the spirit daily. And if he is greater, isn't he holding it all? You see? See, that's what we don't understand. When Sister Deborah talk about this power. Now listen to this in verse 24. For there shall rise false powers and false false prophets. And that's what I told y'all, I think of 3 or 4 videos. There's a lot of prophets, especially prophetess, are pulling up dreams and visions. Wait a minute, hold up. Do you know where we at? Do you all know where we at now? You better be rolling up in spirit and truth. You better be rolling up in the light. Because that's what the people needs to hear in this day and time. It ain't no more orchestrating it in books and in writing and write this down and write this down. Wait a minute. Greater is he that's in thee. Don't be concerned about what to say. I'll be the mouthpiece. That means all this writing and orchestrating what I'm going to say and how I'm going to say it. I ain't got time for it. Like today, I wasn't planning on spending 20 minutes on this live, but you think I give a rat's behind how long I've been on since? My plan in the flesh to be 20 minutes. I'm speaking spirit and truth, strictly the light. You see? So watch this here. He said, false prophets shall show great signs and wonders. Those great signs and wonders is coming from that Christ, because that's that power. See, that's what they're going to be doing. They're going to be using Satan's power. Okay? Inasmuch that if it was possible, they shall deceive the very elect. See, y'all's elect ain't going to be fooled. You can't deceive them. And see, that's why I say a lot of these prophetess that's pulling on up, they riding on up, they coming up out of the woodworks. Baby, stand y'all clowns' tails down. You in the wrong time period to be pulling up with all them clown clothes on. Trying to look the role, trying to act the role. Sister Deborah ain't got time for that. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. If I can't pull up with him as the driver, I'm going to sit my tail down because I know I'm riding in the back seat. If I can't pull up with him as the driver, I'm going to, look, I ain't going to be in no drivers at the wheel. I'm going to have my tail in the back seat. If the trunk is open, I get in the trunk. As long as he's the driver. Because I know greater is he that is in me. Put me in the trunk. Under the car with a tire, I don't care. He's the driver. Ahaya is the driver. It's so many prophetess feeding so many Christians information that is vain and vexed. They don't get that 80% of the Christians is under the power and leadership of the Roman Catholic. So who are you talking to? Who are you speaking to? What are you saying? See, they don't understand stuff like that. See, they want to graft into Torah. They want to say they know. You don't know nothing. You don't even know who Lat was. You see, you don't know who us is. You see, when he said let Sam have dominion over the earth, that was from the beginning to the end. Who went and screwed that up and put her under his feet and he, instead of her and him and her, it become he and he. Come on now. This is people who took the word and truth, loving the darkness better than they do the light. And that's what they created on what you see today. That's why he prophesies all these hard times. It's because men and women, 90% men decided to go through the dark tunnel. They decided to take off their creative position like Adam did. Put it on the ground before he came up on Eve. Left it there on the ground and went grinning in front of in her face and left his first position as a man on the ground. And then had the nerve to be hooping and hollering, telling me, I'm a man, I'm a leader, I'm a ruler. Sit your tails down. Learn who you are in the spirit realm. Because you don't know a rat's behind of who you are in the flesh. Because if you did, you'll see you one ugly of a people. Stiff-necked rebellion and disobedience. said the Spirit of Yah. Okay, so as he was saying here, listen to 24. If it was so, if it was possible, they should deceive the very elect. Y'all, Yeshua telling you, y'all got it set up that you ain't gonna fool Sister Deborah. Hallelujah. Then you get to 25. Behold, I have told you before. See, Yeshua telling you, look, don't play with me. I already let y'all know what y'all got ahead. And I told you. What did he say? Behold, I have told you before. It ain't that you have to wait for Sister Deborah. It already been told to you. Sister Deborah is just pulling up at the end day of your day and time. You need to be getting what the food she's feeding you, because she's telling the same thing I said, and I just told you. I told you in time before. Look at verse 25. Behold, behold. That means look, people. I have told you before. Okay, now watch this here. Verse 26. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert. Who is he? Christ, the power. Look at what he says at desert. See, they going deep. Yeshua warned you of what was going to happen today. Listen to what he said. He said, look at verse 26. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert. Do you know what the desert is located? Where the United Snakes is at? You know how he's letting you know. That's how deep they trying to take you. Fall out. Take your stupid tail way over to Africa, since you think he there. You think the power of peace, the power of joy, the power of comfort, the power of happiness, the power of good and great. Take your ignorant tails on out there. They already done paid, I think it's something like 50 billion to Africa. You think they paid that for nothing? United States, come on now. When they go to the table, they all go together. Europe, China, Iran, Iraq, United States, all of them, German, British, all of them go to the table. And you think for 1 minute they don't know what's going on in the United States? This is the plan from the table of the man. This is the plan from the table of the man. You see? So when you're running your stupid tails out to Africa thinking that, hey, the power is here, the power of happiness, the power of good, the power of peace, the power of enjoying, the power of greatness, excellent, better living, better this. You's a fool, you's a fool, and you's a fool. You don't know where you at. The United States alone gave Africa a large amount just so they can bring that bio straight through there to eliminate the melanated people. And you taking your stupid tail right into the lion's den. Take your tail there. Because Yah ain't coming for you. If you said he's out there where you at and not understand. Peace, joy, happiness is where Yah is at. Not where a land that you think that you can get to. All of that you running to Africa and running out of the United States. Guess what, y'all? To me, he that is greater in me, he that is greater is in me than any Africa, any Russia, China, Europe, anywhere in this world. I don't want to be no better place than in him. And that's what you all messed up from before. You think that there's a better place outside of him being in you. The greatest place to be is with him in you. And once he is in you, you will know that no matter, it's nowhere else that's going to give you peace and joy outside of he that is greater in you than he that's in the world. Now listen to 26. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert. Who is in the desert? Yeshua. Yeshua. Who are you talking about? The power, Deborah. You know what I'm talking about. They're going to say the power. It's greatness out here in Africa. We can live like this. We can have women. We can have wives. Women can treat us like kings and leave. Good. Get out there, y'all. Now watch this here. And it says, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chamber, The power is in the secret chamber. Believe it not. See, you all thinking he's talking about a people or person. No. When he said Christ, first thing you all think he talking about a man that says he's Christ. Don't follow him. Nope. It ain't talking about that. It's talking about power, y'all. People looking for the wealth. They looking for comfort. They looking for peace. They looking for joy to be found everywhere. You ain't gonna get it. So you can go wherever you want and think that you're gonna get it in your flesh. But baby, if your spirit don't have the peace, joy, the understanding, and everything you need in you, which is a higher, greater is he that is in you, you're lost without a cause. And cause is lost with you. Because greater is he that is in you. What can be a greater place than that? That's why he says, seek ye the kingdom first, and all shall be added unto thee. These nutball thinking is everywhere in Africa and over here and over here. Go to your homeland, Pan-Africa, this, pan your African tails on over there. And be ready, be ready, be ready. Because even Africa gonna have to. When y'all see when he see his small remnant, it's something from out of Africa. See if your tail don't get left over there. And see what it's going to end up being. They are going to conquer Africa. No, let me stop. They have already. They've been done that years ago. Just the people over there ain't figured it out because y'all trying to make it look like you got a place and you living good. You got this, you rule after. You don't rule nothing. Stop lying. These Europeans owned Africa a long time ago. And you all knew it. And they need to stop lying. But let them. They out there. Go to Africa. And I like what he said here because it makes me feel good that he said, behold, he is in the desert. Go not after him. See, look how far the desert would be from here. He's just letting you know this is how far they would tell you where the good life is at, where the power is at, of peace and joy and happiness. See, that's what they're thinking. That's what they want you to think. He said, don't go after that. That's what they setting up Africa to be all that for these sick Hebrew Israelite people and these melanated people. And then here go the wealthy and the fame. They running out there too. Why? Why would you want to run where they running? They've been serving Satan all the time when they was here. So why would you want to run in the same direction they running? Come on now. Come on now. Come on. You see? Why are you running behind them? Why if Beyonce and Jay-Z run to Africa to live, you think I'm going to be stupid enough to want to go to Africa after seeing them going there? Come on now. Come on now. See? That's how they got destroyed. Their minds is destroyed. Because their whole thought pattern is in the trash can somewhere. They can't figure this thing out. So what it said, he said, go not forth. Behold, he is in a secret chamber. Believe it not. Verse 27, for as the lightning cometh out of the east. Look at that power. The lightning is the power. And shineth even unto the west. That power shineth, the lightning. So shall also come the Son of Man be. The Son of Man is following the power of that lightning. So do not let them tell you to come out here. He's out here. The power is out there. I like the way Yeshua did it, and then he summed it up and said, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, like the lightning, which is the power. From the what he say, from what level? East to the west. That's when I'm coming for mine. So don't go running out here chasing and looking for me. Because these people are going to set you up in the power. See, here is the Son of Man, which is Yeshua. But Yeshua, when he kept telling you, they're going to say, Christ is out. Christ is here. Christ is there. Don't go after it. That was the power. You see? But then he said, for as the lightning cometh, that's the power. He letting you know. Of the west and shining even unto the, of the east and shining even unto the west. So shall the coming of the Son of Man be. He coming with power. Because the lightning represents the power. And he letting you know that's how I'm coming. So all this stuff they telling y'all to come after, go here and go here, that's to get you out there. So when he come, you going to be out there serving the false prophets, the false teachers, the false belief. And what your concept is of great, good, excellent, wonderful. You out in the desert following it. You out in Africa and every place y'all think y'all can run to. If you ain't running to what's in you or what you need in you, you have lost the victory already. Because greater is he that is in thee than he that is in the world. Always, always shall it be. So don't chase after platforms, people on platforms, people here, people there. Chase after that he that is greater than he that is in the world. So he can give you what he said, seek ye the kingdom. Let the kingdom dwell in thee. See, people don't understand who the kingdom is. The kingdom is my Father and his power, y'all. Seek ye the kingdom, and all shall be added. How's it going to be added? Because the power going to add it to thee. I know it. They want to tell you about Torah. You don't know no one thing about Torah. Because if you did, you would be able to comprehend Genesis 1 and 2. And you'll be able to nail the end game of the tribe of Judah and the house of Israel in Deuteronomy 28 end game. So you don't know nothing about Torah. You know what you've been taught, to be a fool, to be a fool, and be a fool. So you can fool and teach somebody else how to be a fool. So I, Sister Deborah, want to sum it right there. Right there. Because in verse 27, it says, for as the lightning coming, there go the power, out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall the coming of the Son of Man. He's coming in power. Oh, hallelujah. And it's not going to be the power in which they telling you, come out here, go here. He's out here, go here. The power is not out there. He's letting you know. You're going to get caught up from the floor somewhere else. But he letting you know even the power going to usher him in. The power is going to usher him in as the Son of Man coming. That means you're going to see it. But by then, so many been deceived to believe it's here and it's here, and followed over and followed under that power of man and false prophets to where they ain't gonna even see what he mean when he saying it's shining. They gonna see it. They ain't gonna know what it is. They gonna see it. They're gonna be dumbfounded. Because the way he coming riding on that power. To the point where he said you're gonna see it from the west to the east and the west. That letting you know that's the power of my Father. So I, Sister Deborah, say I hope you got something out of it. And I will end here and say to you, seek not refuge anywhere outside or within. Greater is he that is in thee than he that is in the world. Greater is he. So when we're trying to find the power elsewhere, first understand where it rests. And if it rests in you, you can be anywhere. For he is greater in you than he that is in the world. And he would teach you to be content with where you at, because you're already in that safe place. You're already in that great place. What's a greater place to be within him? See, a lot of people, they thinking, okay, I'm away from the city, I'm away from the suburb, we out in the woods, we building homes, we building this and we building that. To where I learned, y'all, this is what I learned them 7 days. A lot of the people are getting land and starting their crop. They just doing it up, y'all. And the more they get embedded in trying to build their heaven, the more they have pulled away from the Most High, y'all. 99.9, 100. No, I ain't gonna say 100%, because they get embedded in me, and mine's, having safe haven when they forgot the one that saved you and keep you safe. okay, and protect you is he that's greater in you. But if you think that you can build your foundation on the earth and tell people, come here, go out, do this, and not lead the people to the spiritual food and the spiritual plates that Yah wants them to be fed from the inside, then you done messed up from the floor for you and yours. So I, Sister Deborah, say unto you, I will be back. Shalom and shalom.